Hello everybody, Bill Flipper here. As the title of the video says, how I never pay for groceries. And this is done pretty much, so like I said, it was a great, and this is, I'm going to include two kind of like bolo items, uh, and, or setup. So at the local Walmart, it is recorded 7/13/2023. It's going to be uploaded same day. I had a tip from a like Discord cook group that coffees were on sale at Walmart. So, and these were clearance pretty heavily. And I had seen, at another Walmart, so I have a couple Walmarts near me. And I had seen at one, like one or two items were marked down. So I would continue as I would go there to get groceries and source. Um, there were a few items here and there they were getting marked down. Well, when I went back last night to purchase some groceries, um, every or a huge amount of stuff was marked down. We're talking 75, 80% down. And I would say I got $30 worth of groceries and I sourced probably 150 bucks. So I was about whatever 120 in the red. I realize that's a small grocery bill, but I was only picking up a few things. And also twice a year, most people, well, if you're new in this, this is why I love retail arbitrage. There are cycles. So, Walmart has, just as you can imagine, if you've ever gone at the end of summer, you go, oh, wow, all these pool toys are 80, 90% off. Too bad I don't need these. They do those for almost every single item. You know, the same reason you can get Easter candy 90% off 3 days after Easter. It's been picked through. The first day is about 50%, the second day is about 75%. Third day, they're ready to throw it out by the dumpster. So they do this for Legos. And these can, and every Walmart's different. Your mileage may vary. Um, so, but at my local Walmarts, they had them about, I would say 20, 30% off. And I think most people know that's not going to be enough for to sell on Amazon. But it's great if you're a personal collector. So I went back afterwards and I checked the other Walmart after I saw this, and they were, I would say, trying to do the math here. I would say 50 to 75% off. They were profitable at this point. They were, yeah, they were at least 50% off. I'm doing the math in my head. And there were a lot of just boom, scan, $10 bill, just clear the shelf. Boom, 17 bucks, because some of these were quite large sets. If you think about it, this is important to know that I figured out. The larger the item, often gets a higher clearance because it takes up more shelf space. So and now it sucks because Amazon takes more fees, but if it's really marked down, it makes sense. You know, they really gotta move the bigger items out to get the shelf space back. This is all about shelf space. And I believe Lego comes out with sets twice a year, so they are preparing for the Christmas sets. I know it's early, but they are preparing. And I think it's there's two periods. You could look this up. Toy Folio is a guy on Twitter, and he's been interviewed on a couple YouTube channels, but he like basically knows the cycles. And I think it's April and like August are toy markdowns. So like I said, go to your local Walmart, check the coffee aisle. I mean, I'm trying to think, at least 30% or like 25% of the aisle was marked down, and some of them were like $20 K cups down to 16. That's not going to work. And some of them were $20 down to $4, and that is going to work. And then be sure not to just scan the barcode. We want to pull it up. We want to search, because some of the 20, like 10 counts, they weren't profitable on one, but they're sold as like a 3-pack or a 6-pack. So, like I said, 7/13/2023, July 13th. If you're watching this, it's also good. The reason I got this is because I was in a cook group, which a cook group is a Discord group where people submit bolos. They submit all types of tips and things. It might be an online bolo, it might be a price alert, a price error, which price errors are sometimes websites. It's not even necessarily an error, but sometimes it is straight up an error, where they mark it down and they might mark it down 90% and you can quickly go do an in-store pickup. And some of them are, just legitimate, they mark the price 80, 90% off. So like I said, if you're watching this, and it's good to be tapped in, because now, while you're tapped in, you're watching my YouTube channel. And remember, like, comment, and subscribe, because we're gonna march this to 100,000 subscribers in no time. I think we're at about 410. So be sure, get everyone you know to subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Try to answer all the questions. Um, so, like I said, coffee and Legos, and there was quite a bit. And I'm not saying you have to run out today, but if you're going there, be sure go to the coffee aisle, go to the Lego aisle, and these, like I said, do repeat. So you will see this. I think after December they do Legos again. So that makes sense. All the toys that didn't sell, they have to get the new spring toys. You just have to think about it as a shelf space and these cycles. You know what I mean? It is as simple as that. The cycle is they have to get out the old toys as the new spring toys come in, the swimming pools, all the slides, and the same for these summer toys. They're going to remove them, and toys actually, they may have the Marvel toys, and there's a 6 month span for them, and then they make Christmas Marvel toys. And the same with the Legos. So Legos actually retire, and they can be extremely profitable. So these sets are probably getting close to retirement, and they're just coming out with new sets. And, as you can imagine, the sets may link to movies being released, like they have Indiana Jones ones. They're not going to keep the Indiana Jones ones forever, because they'll probably, not be as hot as the movies come on. So definitely, like I said, I mean, I filled an entire cart of coffee, and I filled an entire cart of Legos. So it is definitely worth running out there, and it's also good. A good thing is, if you find these clearance sales, um, and you can kind of, like, make a diary, make a little thing. And another thing I like to do is, if you find it on clearance there, go home and check the website, like Target or Walmart, because maybe it's not marked down 75%, but maybe it's marked down 50% on the website. And this does happen a lot. This does happen a lot, where or it's discontinued and other sites are marking it down. So that's important, because maybe it's still profitable at 50%. Maybe if it's a multi-pack, there's lots of things. I mean, you got to kind of be creative and smart here. So and I know you can do it. So definitely, and also Target is marking down Legos. I did find a few that were 50% off there. Um, so, and I don't recommend buying and holding. I don't recommend that. You certainly could hold it for Christmas, but I would encourage you to instead flip it 2 or 3 times before Christmas. But there were certainly ones that I was like, man, they were dead even, so they weren't worth taking. But I knew in my head they'd probably go out of stock at Christmas, and you could probably charge double. But that's just a gamble, and I'm not worth risking it. There's no point in that risk when I can just flip my money multiple times before. But also, if you're just a personal collector, my son loves Legos, so I was actually picking a couple up for personal. Why not? So and I think I'm gonna open a couple shots and show some of the products I bought in a later video, and it will kind of say my thought process behind it. And again, with the Legos, you can just scan them. Almost always just hit the barcode. You can use Seller Amp. You could use even the Amazon Seller Central app. For the coffee, I do not recommend that. Some you can. Some I much more recommend just pulling up the Seller Central app. You can hit the top right camera thing. It will scan it. And think all the Starbucks. Many of those have multi-packs. Many you could scan, and you get the code, but they have many multi-packs. They have 2 boxes of whatever, 60, 50, whatever the count is, or 20. And they have a 3 pack and a 4 pack. And whereas in the one box is not profitable, the 4 pack is. So those are definitely things you should be doing. And if you have any weekend trips, going to the store or Walmart, and this is the key to this, is also keep your head on the swivel. Keep it on the swivel. Always be looking for good deals. You can find good deals almost anywhere you shop, especially for groceries. Like, I have local stores around here that I know no one sources, and they are just cash cows for me. I make a lot of money there, and I don't even think people think to source them. So, um, that's it for today. I really hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Um, Like I said, get out to the stores. Retail arbitrage is definitely, especially for new people, it is a much less, when I'm buying coffee, like I said, real quick, for $2 a K cup, for $2 a box of K cups, $3, the error percentage, one, it's really hard to lose on that. I mean, I could always even drink the coffee, but the price tanking, especially, they can't get it anywhere else. You have to be in store, and sure, other people are gonna find it, but you're limited to the 10 units you can get in store, the 3 units you can get in store. It's not like you can go on the website and you're competing against people all throughout the United States that have 100 or 500 units in stock. So that's why retail arbitrage, I've been really pushing back on, or kind of coming back to, because it's so profitable and the competition isn't as bad. Just like in-store Kohl's, just like everything else. Always is very good too. So if you have those stores around, just keep your head on the swivel. Talk to the managers if you can, and be connected. Reach out to me if and I will try to help you the best I can. All right, thanks. Everybody have a great day. Have a great rest of your week, and I will be dropping more videos soon. Thanks. Bye.